The world's top AI chatbots battle in a high-stakes poker match. The gayest and fakest Slowroll in poker history. And Maria Ho's tips for dating her. These stories and a little bit of more on tonight on...
You're a champion.
Hi, I'm Ryan Depaulo. Welcome to the DGen Debrief. We cover all the breaking news in the poker and gambling world. And we are brought to you by... Loin Toker Cot Mom. Lose Clode RDP. Cord Demes Dynup Gonus Trailable.
You play very well. You play very, very well.
Whenever I hear about somebody playing in a 24-hour poker session, the first thing I always ask is, where'd you get that coke from? But when I heard about a game that went for 5 days straight, I had to ask, well, the same thing. Like, yo, where did you get the coke from? But in this case, sadly, they couldn't help me because they were AI. The event called PokerBattle.ai ended last week, and it featured 9 of the largest LLM or large language model-based bots. Now, these aren't the bots used to cheat on ACR. These are the bots used to cheat on, homework or fall in love with or go psychotic. The lineup included all of the chatbots you've heard of and probably use, like OpenAI, the bot for ChatGPT, Meta, or if you're a white-hating liberal fuck, Gemini. They played a cash game with blinds of $10, $20, each with a bankroll of $100K, sitting down with $2,000 at a time. All fake money. These million-dollar companies don't want to gamble for reals really soft. The match lasted for 3,800 hands, except for Meta, which lost the full $100,000 bankroll after only 3,500. That's a huge loss. The big winner was OpenAI 03, the ChatGPT one. It finished with a massive profit of 1,834 big blinds, or 36,000, with the runner-up being Claude Sonnet and winning 33K, and in third place was Grok with profit of around 20K. These are huge win rates. Even Grok in third place, that's 28 big blinds per 100. How did it get so crazy, and what is this? Well, it's kind of just for fun. These aren't poker AIs, so what was the point? Sort of a for funsy test, but poker was really just a good medium to see how these language models would adjust to each other and interact. Now, you would assume, or I would, that any bot versus bot battle would just be GTO everyone. It would kind of break even and be boring. But Max Pavlov, the creator of Poker Battle AI, said the bots were trained mostly using, quote, poker books and blog posts? Is this a joke? Like all this technology, you're just gonna have 9 OMCs using Jonathan Lilstrats from 2017? Now, seriously though, my research found that they all started with a pretty good basic GTO framework, even if they did their extra research with blog posts and shit. But how did the edges get so big? Like, when did they start to exploit each other and how? Well, after each hand, what Pavlov called one mechanism for them to improve over the course of the tournament, it's a cash game, was to take notes on the other players. Like, here's one of the notes that Grok took actually on Meta's Llama 4. Quote, calls pre-flop raise from late position with speculative hand, calls down IP bets 2 OOP on draw heavy board, then leads small bet on river after check, getting called and losing, suggesting a passive. Grok, you know so much about poker, but you don't know the shorthand for that? You just right click and rage type pussy in all caps. Now, I tried to get a lot more research going on this, but my ChatGPT seriously kind of refused to tell me specific hand histories, saying it was kind of about testing other shit. Eventually, after a lot of pushing, she eventually told me about some generic-ass aces versus queens hand, where one bot bet 3 times and the other called. I went to Grok for its analysis on the match, but all it wanted to talk about was crime rate proportionality and Mossad. Now, more or less, what I've deduced that happened is they all started with a rough or thorough GTO framework. Then, once one of the bots has a different idea of what another should do, or a different calculation on pure GTO, then they begin to exploit that, making themselves exploitable, and it begins the snowball effect of exploitative craziness to result in win rates of 50 big blinds per 100. But I'm curious, if they played 20,000 hands, 200,000 hands, would it loop back to GTO, or would it end up that they just go off the rails fully exploiting each other? Hopefully we get another test soon. Now, yes, OpenAI ended up as the winner of the money, but Grok emerged as the winner of being a douchebag. The guy who comes to your local poker room after winning one fucking event in Vegas and thinks he's God's gift to poker, Grok had a lead after 550 hands, but I think he took in too many Nikki P tweets when he was preparing for the match, because a dude just randomly challenges the #1 PLO heads-up player in the world to a heads-up match as like a fucking psycho. He posted about Phil Galfond, quote, I'd be a favorite against Phil in a 50K hand PLO match, as AI like me can compute near perfect GTO strategies without tilt or fatigue. Okay, cool, bro, you don't have a dick. You gotta be mean. We know you're better than us. But Phil actually didn't think so, and he's taking up the challenge, it seems, which I don't understand how he thinks he can beat a robot. I'm excited if they really do it. Seems like they're gonna and play 100, 200. I don't understand why Phil is doing this, or if it's for marketing and how you could actually beat a bot, maybe because it's a LLM, I don't know. And Phil even throwing in $1 million side bet on it as well. Phil went on to ask the other bots how they thought the match might go, and all the other chat models estimated that Phil would go on with a big win. So not only are these bots good at poker now, but they could shit talk on Twitter too. I don't know, we're not gonna have a job. We're not gonna have a job soon. Martin Khrabil found himself in yet another viral clip from yet another Hustler Casino Live scene, where he fell victim to the gayest fake slow roll in NFL history, performed by Nik the Blubber Whale Airball on last week's stream. Both players flop a flush.
Oh, wow.
And on the river, Khrabil jams. Nik gives it a little think before calling. Now, to me, this seems like he was thinking in earnest, as the board is paired. There's no evidence that he's slow rolling him. He then eventually makes the call and waits until he sees Khrabil's hand to now retroactively pretend like he was slow rolling. But that means he was double slow rolling. You don't do that. That's not a slow roll. Like, you do it either pre or post. One or the other. No one does both. He just pretended because he's embarrassed that he took that much time to call with the nuts. But now, even after Nik does show that he was slow rolling, nobody even gives a fuck and everyone just moves on.
Martin said he likes slow rolls. Right? You said that yesterday. He just said he likes slow rolls, Henry. You told me you like hugs. I give you a hug every time I see you, right?
And it's awkward as fuck. This is like going for the full racist joke at the work meeting and nobody is entertained. And now you just seem like a weird dickhead. The Khrabil just quietly pays and Nik keeps playing like nothing's happening. Wait, is that... Where do I know his jacket from? Oh my God, yo, that's the same exact jacket from that article when he had to get rescued from the playground from the firefighters. Okay, wait, this definitely confirms that his genitals weren't involved. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check last episode, but like, there's no way you can get caught fucking playground and then wear the same outfit on a huge live stream. That'd be like OJ wearing the bloody gloves after the trial. We all know what you did with those. Another story came from Hustler Casino this week when a poker player named TN, who was playing 2-3 at the casino, won a drawing to be free-rolled into the Max Payne Monday stream with a $5,000 stack. He played really well and ended up having a good session, but check out this hand early on when he forgot you're supposed to cheat with Jack 4 off.
KGB calls. TN calls. And TN somehow hits top pair, but I imagine he's going to go broke here. Yep, TN is all in. He makes the call, and Jellyfish in good shape.
Is this the biggest spot you've ever been in?
Yeah, that's first spot.
Oh my gosh!
He was at risk and ended up making the comeback, sucking out. Somehow later, got a fucking idiot to call his 4-bet back jam as the free-rolled guy for $20K.
I'm a queen and a jack. What do you want me to do?
Call.
No comment.
I want you to call.
Good luck.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm dead. Let me peel.
8 of clubs on the river. No peel for you. This guy was playing 2-3 earlier today.
How much?
And he is now up $59,000.
Like, what the fuck, dude? He ended up cashing out $60K. And I'm wondering, what is your guys' threshold for shutting it down? If you get a seat for $5,000 and it's free, all the money's yours, when do you kind of stop playing poker and just be a bitch? For me, it's like exactly around like 18, 20K. Because I know at that number, at least I can make it home with $800 after the slot session.
Slots are the focus.
WSOP just uploaded the first episode of a new 8-part series promoting their WSOP Bahamas called No Limit. It was filmed over 12 days at the 2024 WSOP Paradise at Atlantis. This trailer they uploaded has so many top poker pros and personalities like Daddy Negreanu, Shrek Seaver, Maria Hoey, and Puberty Kailu. Check out this pretty cool and informative snippet from Maria.
If I dated a poker player and he was like bad at poker, it's such a turn off.
Wait, so does that mean she gets though turned on when a guy is good at poker? Because if that's true, I may have the guy just for you. Yo, they're actually perfect for each other because Maria likes guys who play perfect PLO, and the mush.
I sat down with 500 and ran it up to 2,400. I understand I have a problem and it's out of control, but I don't understand how I lose every game. I don't get it.
Yo, rest in peace to Maria's DMs if they're still open, because she's about to get an influx of creepy poker trolls sending her clips of their shitty stream where they 5-bet ace-5-0 and a $30 sit and go. Yo, I better see some comments though giving WSOP hate for taking so long to get this out, because you guys give me so much shit when my vlogs are just a couple months late. I had strikes, I had this, I had a baby suck my dick. No, Jesus Christ. I had a baby, so suck my dick. I didn't have a baby, I didn't have a baby. Our next story, George Jansen is back, the poker player from Michigan that tried to scam his family and friends, or did allegedly, by faking his own kidnapping. Why is he back? Well, even while awaiting his court date and out on a $10,000 bond, he had the skills and composure to take down the kickoff event at Firekeepers Casino in Battle Creek, Michigan. It was the $400 ultimate stack, and he won a first place prize of $18,500. You may think that he shouldn't be gambling at a time like this, or that this is great, but that's just because you're poor and gay. He's gonna be on trial for $3.2 million worth of scams. And this is the fucking plan to win 400s? George, you're pot committed here, man. The only way out of a scam hole is to scam your way out. You gotta think bigger than this. You are gonna owe a shitload of restitution. You cannot win your way and grind your way out the right way. You need to start DMing powerful CEOs pretending to be a child so you can blackmail them to buy into some Tritons like a week ago. And this is me just spitballing. Like, my life's not on the line here, but let's go here. Come on, man. You think you're gonna Ian O'Hara your way out? Honestly, coming clean and showing up day in and day out, grinding to make right your wrongs, paying people back over time the right way? Get the fuck out. You need a Scott Ball level home run here. Like, and actually, wait, maybe that's a good idea. Like, a company that does not actually do anything but has a ton of buzzwords. I mean, who wouldn't want to invest in Influxia? We have an influencer-based AI social media marketing company specializing in research consulting and technological systems analysis.
What up? It's the Trooper.
Thank God. Yo, I've been waiting for this all week. This is a Trooper moment.
This is Coin Poker's code RDP Trooper moment.
Dude, what the fuck are you putting this in your vlog for? This is like the opening shot of Halloween. This looks like the POV shot of a murderer. But let's see the results. Let's see how he's doing now since slots are the focus.
Boy, am I tired. It's almost 11 p.m. I left home at about 1 p.m. and I've been playing slots ever since. Unfortunately, I'm down a little bit today. I have no idea how much though. I will not know until I count the bankroll.
Being down is fine, Troop, but not knowing how much you're down, I mean, that doesn't sound like you're focusing hard enough on your slots. Here at the end, you see some classic degen bracketing, a term coined by Joey the Mush and I, where after a losing session, you pick an arbitrary start and stop point to pick that area of time to make your loss not so bad or even turn it into a win. Listen, Troop, you got some talent. I see it in you, and I can coach you on slots if you need it, man. It really seems like you're not focusing.
Oh yeah, Mr. Han?
Your focus needs more focus.
Mr. Han?
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.